Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moment. This time, we're going to talk about a mystery that has stirred up the BTS fandom. Why did Jimin upload photos with all the members, except Jungkook? In the world of Korean entertainment, especially within the BTS fandom, even the smallest post can turn into a hot topic. But this time, it's not just an ordinary post. Smiles, laughter, warmth, all are clearly displayed in those photos, except for one thing that made ARMY pause and wonder. Where's Jungkook? Was it just a coincidence, or is there a bigger story being kept under wraps? Get ready, because we're going to break down every detail, and maybe uncover a secret that only the two of them have known all along. On the surface, it's simple. Jimin uploaded a series of photos showing himself hanging out with the BTS members. Happy faces, carefree laughter, warm interactions. The photos radiate a genuine sense of friendship, moments where time seemed to stop and only they existed in that space. However, for fans who are used to paying attention to details, there's one glaring thing that made them stop scrolling and wonder. Two members were completely absent. One of them was Jin. His absence is actually easy to explain. He's been busy with a packed schedule after returning from military service, including tours and various official activities. Everyone knows Jin is in a different phase of life right now, so missing this gathering isn't surprising. But the second name was Jungkook. And this is where the wave of speculation began to rise. Unlike Jin, Jungkook had actually already returned to Korea, or at least, that's what many fans believed. This fact raised the big question. If he was in the same country, why wasn't he present for this moment of togetherness? Some dedicated fans who closely track their favorite idol's movements found an interesting clue. An international flight tracker account shared information that someone, strongly suspected to be Jungkook, had traveled abroad alone. No official schedule was announced, no detailed explanation given. This sparked two possibilities. 1. Jungkook was indeed abroad when this gathering took place. 2. He chose not to attend for reasons yet to be revealed. Among these, the most logical explanation is that he had to travel for work. Many armies remember that Jungkook had a project in Japan, so it's possible he needed to fly back there or to another country for related activities. This means his absence might have nothing to do with personal issues, let alone anything involving his relationship with Jimin. Even so, the fandom is never completely calm when it comes to Jimin and Jungkook. The two have long been under the spotlight for their closeness, both on and off camera. For some fans, Jungkook's absence felt like a missing puzzle piece from a complete picture. They're used to seeing Jimin and Jungkook complement each other in every important moment. So when one of them isn't there, the emptiness is immediately felt. But to understand this situation, we must remember one thing. The BTS members' lives aren't only filled with group moments. There are individual schedules, personal projects, and also the need to take personal space. What makes this moment even more intriguing is the timing. The day Jimin uploaded those photos coincided with the one-year anniversary of the special program, Are You Sure? A project that stands as one of the most authentic proofs of Jimin and Jungkook's closeness. For those unfamiliar, Are You Sure? Wasn't just a regular travel show. It was a journey between two friends, or perhaps more than friends, who let us step into their unfiltered world. No scripts, no forced dialogue. Just the two of them moving through time together, letting small moments speak louder than words. The moments in Are You Sure? Captured rare slices of life from idols of their caliber. We saw Jimin and Jungkook singing together by a lakeside, joking in the car, even having small arguments over trivial things that ended in laughter. There was a line spoken lightly, but it carried a deeper meaning. I was thinking at least until season 12, Jungkook said with a smile. When Jimin asked, even after the military? Jungkook replied firmly, yes, until we're 50. It may have sounded like a joke to some, but for those who have followed their journey for a long time, it was a sweet promise, almost like a vow spoken without ceremony. Are You Sure? Became a time capsule. Every scene preserved an unfeigned togetherness, meaningful glances, inside jokes only they understood, and comfortable silences. They showed that true relationships aren't always about grand gestures. Often, they are built from small details repeated day after day. Like the way Jimin looks at Jungkook when he thinks no one is watching. Or the way Jungkook leans in just a little closer when Jimin speaks. These are things that can't be faked, and the sharp-eyed fans always catch them. The journey of "Are you sure?" wasn't always smooth. From its announcement, there were critical voices questioning why the show needed to exist. Some even accused it of being excessive fan service. But Jimin and Jungkook weren't shaken. They didn't just finish the first season, they decided to make a second one. That decision revealed something bigger. They continued not out of obligation, but from a genuine desire. They wanted to keep walking together in that project. Back to Jimin's photo uploads. Yes, maybe Jungkook wasn't there physically. But being absent in one moment doesn't mean he disappeared from the story. A bond built over years doesn't vanish just because they aren't seen together once. In fact, it's entirely possible that, behind the scenes, they were still connected. Who knows? Maybe there were short messages, phone calls, or even meeting plans we don't know about. For fans, this is a reminder that not everything can be seen on the surface. A photo is a snapshot, while a relationship is a long journey. Maybe Jimin posted those photos without thinking much about who was or wasn't there. Or maybe he knew, and chose to let it be a little mystery only the two of them understand. One thing's certain, whether in front of the camera or far from the public eye, Jimin and Jungkook have already proven that their connection is stronger than distance, deeper than just a moment in a photo. And for us, the loyal observers, this mystery only adds another layer to the story we've been following for years. The story of two people who, somehow, always find their way back to each other. So, is Jungkook's absence just work-related, or is there a far more personal reason? One thing is for sure, a relationship built over years won't disappear because of one missing photo. Sometimes, what's unseen holds the deepest story. And for Jimin and Jungkook, maybe there's a part of their story intentionally kept private, just for the two of them. How long will this mystery remain unsolved? Only time, and maybe they themselves, can give us the answer.